Is everyone moving from California here into the Phoenix area, or does it just kind of feel that way? He's Kevin Kauffman. I'm Fred Weaver. We're Group 4610 with eXp Realty. And let's talk about this, Kevin. Let's dig in a little bit today. There's a lot of dialogue and discussion about Californians moving to Arizona. So where does the truth lie?
Well, you're right. We hear that so much. It's a question I get often. And listen, that would explain why the top end of the market is so strong. Obviously, the home prices in California, for the most part, are significantly higher than what they are here in Arizona. But here's the deal: it's just not easy to confirm this fact from when you really look into the data. Things like affidavits of value, and you look at things like who bought the home and was it bought in the name of an entity or a company versus the name of a person, like most of us do, right? Because when there's other layers like that, it's really hard to go dig and find out the truth of it. However, you and I were just discussing one stat that I think is really dialed in. While it's not the be all end all that says, hey, here's the truth of what's going on, I think it gives some really great insight.
Yeah, and that stat, believe it or not, is the cost and pricing of U-Haul rentals. Did you know today, if you wanted to rent a U-Haul from San Francisco to Phoenix, that cost, from Phoenix to San Francisco, that cost is only $311. But if you're going the other direction, trying to come from San Francisco to Phoenix, that cost is $2,500.
So that's amazing. Let's think about this. Like, first of all, that's a huge difference. U-Haul, for those of you who don't know, their prices are based on supply and demand, and they have an acute shortage of moving trucks in San Francisco, and they have a glut of them here in Phoenix, left by the people who have recently moved here. So reports from California suggest that two people are leaving the state for every one person that arrives. That is probably not good for the state of California, but gives us some insight as to what's going on here.
Yeah, certainly. Well, for sure, we know this. We don't know where all the people are always coming from. The affidavits aren't always accurate. Sometimes the data isn't always there with LLCs and entities that purchase properties. But this fact remains, Kevin, this is one of the hottest markets we've ever seen in the Phoenix, Arizona area. There is a shortage of supply, meaning that if you own a home and you've ever considered selling it, now may be an excellent time to cash out and do something different with that money. And if you have some questions about that, reach out and let us know.
We'll talk to you soon. Have a great week.
Thanks.